Hello and welcome to Viral Beast. My name is David and today I'll be going through some of the best stories from Reddit. I'll be posting 3 times a week, so hit that like, subscribe and comment below. So without further ado, let's get into our first story. We've been married for 12 years now. My husband is a very loving father and husband, and I have fun with him always. He has weird parents. The kind that cling to their kids, the kind that creates huge drama if the son works a few minutes late or lifts his daughter into the air. In short, they are very possessive. To give a few examples, they visit us for a month every now and then and plant themselves firmly on either side of their son in everything. There is absolutely no time for personal communication, and my husband fails to grasp this. According to him, they are here for a month, and I have to be a supportive wife and stay away from them. We initially had knocked on the door early that morning because they had missed their son already. There is no respect for privacy. If we ever have a laugh or go out together, father-in-law finds weird reasons to start a fight and grab attention. He keeps quoting his poor health and threatens death. Mother-in-law is another story. She is a control freak who likes putting me down always. She has to immediately take over the kitchen wherever she is. And oh yes, she doesn't cook for me, ever. She enables the father-in-law, sometimes even encourages us to throw tantrums. My husband and I have been in a relationship for 15 years, married for 12, and considered each other best friends. So, where is the problem? It's how he behaves when they are around him. He never draws the line. They can humiliate me in front of him, carry on with crazy tantrum, but he doesn't tell them they are wrong. I'm usually ignored in his presence, considered invisible. Conversation stops if I am in the vicinity, and in general, all the in the world is dumped on me. His absence is another story. They turn into interrogating Nazis. Everything from my personal stuff to the furniture placement is questioned thoroughly and turned against me when he is home. They lie and twist everything. I have had a conversation with my husband regarding this behaviour and have only encountered silence or denial. We are visiting them for lockdown. Right the day before we are supposed to leave, after staying for a month, father-in-law becomes too moody and says he is having a panic attack when the sun is going. I, like an idiot, suggest we stay for another week. We have flexibility. And within an hour, there was this considerable drama convincing me to stay back. They are very good at turning tables and work together as a team. What bothers me is that the son buys this. It's always the same set of answers. No, they aren't like that. I love you, and you're my priority. They are just old. Worst, you're imagining. These answers set a sort of frenzy in me. I usually don't understand how someone can be so steadfast. I am going insane because I don't understand what is going on in his head. I am getting panic attacks. I had a major episode last week, which was brushed aside, because I am at a loss as how to. Everything is my fault. I don't understand why we are fighting and why I am being made to be the person I am not. I am a 28 female, and I lost my mom at 13 to a heroin overdose. There have been many years I have felt like I have moved on. The past couple of years I felt like that wound is a bit reopened. My father told me I should tell people it was a heart attack or a car accident instead, which I did unless it was someone close. I started dating my current boyfriend 4 months ago, after a breakup last summer with someone pretty toxic. This guy is everything I wished for, and more. He is mature and sweet, and likes commitment instead of avoiding it. We both feel like we'd probably get married. He's made a point to introduce me to all of his friends, spent 2 weeks with his parents, and repeatedly asked me to meet my dad and friends. On our first date, my mum came up, and if I remember correctly, I said it was a car accident. It definitely isn't the information I'm handing out in first dates. These days, I feel that I don't owe it to anyone to share that. On my birthday a few days ago, I had been crying thinking about my mom. and he kind of shared his sympathies, but I realised it's not really fair that I haven't told him. He is a pretty classy guy, and while I feel I had a pretty good childhood, my mom's side is a little sketchy, and I try not to broadcast that. My last boyfriend, let's just say it came out that he felt I wasn't marriage material because I don't come from a good family, etc., and that my mom was a junkie. That hurts so much. I decided to not share as freely in the future. But with my current boyfriend, we are full speed ahead, and I don't want to feel like I tricked him if he isn't cool with this, or if I couldn't be honest with him. But I do not feel ready to tell him, and I don't even know how I would bring it up. I feel like it will change the way he sees me, and or my mum's memory. Is it wrong to go any further without telling him? Does he really need to know? How can I bring this up to allow him to judge for himself and give the best chance that he won't look down on me? My boyfriend and I have been dating for 8 years, since we were both 19 in college, and we moved in together about 2.5 years ago. Years ago, we'd occasionally discussed getting married someday and having kids. It seemed like we both wanted the same things in that regard. Recently, since we've been living together, every time I try and ask him anything about the future, even like planning how to get our friend's wedding a month from now, he refuses to answer anything and just says he doesn't want to talk about it right now. I asked him a couple of weeks ago if he wanted to get married, and he just asked me the same question back. And when I said yes, he just went silent for a while and then said he didn't want to talk about it right now. I feel like he's continually shoving me away. I'm feeling scared that now that he's faced with the actual threat of commitment, his real feelings are showing and that he was just lying to me before. I don't know what to do at this point and could use some advice. I worked with Ben, who was 43 about 6 years ago. I am a 30-year-old female, as an intern at the company, and he was a bit higher up. Generally, his position wouldn't be interacting with me. Since I was fresh out of college and extremely naive, I thought Ben wanted to be friends. We had lunches, dinners, coffee frequently. He used to tell me about his marital problems, and I would talk about boys my age. So cringe. Anyway, things got ugly when he started to want more, and I didn't. I tried to gently turn him down, and I ended up leaving after my internship ended. A few years went by, and I graduated with my MBA and returned to the company in the same role as Ben. He immediately recognised me, even though I looked different. I lost 25 pounds, got into shape, and grew my hair out. I also updated nearly every aspect of my life into a professional, from a poor broke college kid. I'm also happily married to a woman, lol. Who would have thought? Ben has been making up rumours about me at the office for a month now. Apparently his marriage isn't going well, and he's unhappy. He's told people at work I'm obsessed with him. I'm not actually queer. I'm a stalker. I slept my way to get my degree, among other stuff. It's just tough to catch him because he's never said it directly to me. He just ignores me, but finds excuses to always look at me or be around me. I've reported it to HR and waiting to see, but what gives? Such strange behaviour. He was friendly at first, until he saw the differences. We have been together for 4 years and about to get married. I love her so much and our life is perfect. We have helped each other out in challenging phases and we make an ideal couple. I'm generally a steady person, emotionally. And I don't mind taking a fight, but it needs to have purpose. I certainly don't like to get into confrontations with people I love. And I don't find it purposeful, unless they are super aggressive. My fiancée is a sweet person, but she has these anger bursts where she gets so revengeful and aggressive and doesn't know how to handle it. This time, I went out to see my brother. I usually hang at home, and I rarely go out, even more now with the pandemic. I went out, and it was late. I wasn't sure if I should sleep on his couch or take an Uber home. But I sensed my fiancée was getting angry. She hates it if we don't sleep together, so I took an Uber home at 2:40 AM. She got angry because my coming home woke her up and slammed the bedroom door, so I slept on the couch. This morning she was super mad, not talking to me except to make accusations and being super aggressive, saying things like, "You're not 15. If you want to behave like that, then we should not get married." Today we were supposed to go to my parents' house to organise the wedding, but I cancelled. Now she is in the same mood, not talking to me and slamming stuff. These anger bursts happen from time to time, and I have no idea how to handle them. When I get attacked, I get super angry. I just walk away, do meditation and walk the dog through calming down. I don't want to reply with anger because what's the point? Any advice? Alrighty guys, that's it for now. Hopefully you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. We have more stories coming Monday, Wednesday and a Friday. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and the bell icon. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya.